Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Greetings and salutations, Salad Nation across the U.S. I'm Lucky Lou, and this is Lucky Lou 2, bringing you the end of the world as we know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem. All right, well, here we go. No King's Protest 2.0. So far around the country, it's looking halfway okay today. I've got one here in Philadelphia coming up. Make sure I get the volume on. There we go. Ah. Well, that one failed. We'll try a different one, I guess.
This way.
Alright, if you'd hand me that.
I didn't get you, don't worry.
You're good. I don't care if you get me. Look at that, chat. There is still easily 100 people coming down this road right now. Easily.
Not bad, not bad.
I think
It
this
is a
stream
full
is in
turnout
Dallas.
today, guys. You can see them even down there. There's a whole nother cluster coming down the road, guys.
So far, things seem pretty chill out and about.
All right, we're going to start trying to foray a little bit, see if we can't get back up in the mix just a tiny bit. We got people honking in support.
Or because they're, you know, angry.
Or both. Oh, hold on, I'm going to ask them a question. So who's the organizers?
Yellow Rose Resistance.
Yellow what?
Yellow Rose Resistance.
Yellow Rose Resistance?
Yeah, you can find
There's a table with more information where that like UFO looking thing is.
Okay.
On the far side of that, there's a table for Indivisible and Yellow Rose. You can get some scenes and more information and all that.
Okay.
We have a lot of good orcs tabling out here today. If you run into El Movimiento or PSA, I think Doc is out here probably somewhere.
Yeah.
They're all really good.
Well, I'm live on Twitch and they were asking, so. Thank you. All right, chat, we're going to go over to that booth and ask them, see what we can learn.
Let me resume the chat here.
Let's see what we can learn from this, if anything.
Alrighty, chat, we got to wade through the crowd. It's hot as hell out here.
We'll come back to them in a moment.
All right,
here.
chat, the
Get,
goal is...
bird's eye view of,
We're probably just going to
downtown
go
New
around the
York.
long
This is
way. I don't
from,
want to be up in the mix.
NBC News
Way too many
in New
people.
York, showing kind of the crowds that are down there.
Yeah, that is pretty good. No pedo presidents. Why did I say it with a Spanish accent? People are starting to even file out around the corners here.
Doesn't look too bad out there.
There's a guy over there, chat. He's just standing there.
He's like private security for the building or something.
Yeah, I think he's private security for the building.
Yeah, that's like a big office building right there.
Now look over there, chat. We got so many people filing in. We're gonna...
Right here.
Huh?
Let's go out of the way here. Sorry.
Okay, where do you want me? Any...
He's full of gas as well, lol.
Definitely be trying to find other feeds as we go along.
Fair enough, guys. He is probably full of gas. He's so big and round and gassy.
I'm anti-social, so no need to apologize. That's also why I was watching you instead of protest today. Because I'm satisfied with the thing.
Oh, trust me, my anxiety is through the roof too, but someone's got to be out here to record. Look at this chat. So many people just filing in right now. I wonder if I'm the only person live on Twitch in Dallas right now.
Highly doubt it. There was that other guy earlier.
Yeah, but he's a YouTuber.
Oh, true. Good question, actually.
I think I might be the only person live in downtown Dallas right now.
Like, this data saves working one or two.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
like another couple, like, maybe kilobytes.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, I know streaming isn't that bad because it's only using 3,000 kilobytes.
I thought it was kilobits per second.
Or kilobits, yeah.
Yeah, which that was good. Turning in from HTX. Well, welcome in, Canosa.
Welcome in, welcome in. Look, we got a police officer over there. We're going to go over there and say hi to him, see how he's feeling about the protest.
Yeah, so far the Dallas police have been super chill. Real nice stuff. Because I mean, like I said,
Excuse us.
What, all the way out here?
Yeah, we're just going to go over here. Look at this, chat. So many protesters just funneling in, chat.
Bill Nye speaking at an event. We'll get
Oh,
him
that?
over here real quick.
Yeah, that's sick.
What if it's still operational? Sure it is.
All right, chat. Give me some questions to ask the police officers.
Sorts of actions are not new. In 1776, our ancestors had had enough. They declared independence from a king by means of a document stored safely right over there on Constitution Avenue in the National Archives. 249 years ago, the Declaration of Independence describes a train of abuses connected with an absolute authority, a king with absolute power. No thrones, no crowns, no kings. Their king had refused to honor the law. Their king had refused to let lawmakers be elected. The king had made court judges dependent on his will. They cited the king sending, quote, swarms of officers to harass our people. Their language referred to, quote, cruelty and faithlessness scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous of ages. Their king was trying to, quote, render the military independent and superior to civil power. Our founders even censured King George for cutting off trade with all parts of the world. Did these actions sound familiar? 240.
Yeah, this guy isn't even a real scientist. He's just a douchebag.
No king.
An actor
In short,
scientist.
the founders believed their king was, in their words, quote, totally
We'll go back to the other guy. He's
to
far
be the
more
head of a
interesting.
civilized nation. No thrones, no crowns, no kings.
Try to ask them if they're supportive of this peaceful protest.
All right, I'll keep that in mind for the next officer I see. Why am I leading into your phone?
That's a good question. From the couple we talked to, yeah, they seem super chill.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all were here early for the last stream, but they, I say last stream, before the stream cut out.
Yeah.
But one of the officers gave me a fist bump. Another officer coming up.
Dallas Police.
Yeah, so far on.
Where's my guy at? I think we're losing his stream.
Honestly, it has
That's
not
going to
been.
be the big problem
Yeah.
for today is trying to get a steady data stream. I imagine.
Yeah,
all
I think it's
overdone.
whatever's coming in behind us right there. Sorry. Chat, those guys are feds 100%.
I definitely think that's one of the things that's going on is the amount of people that are in these areas that are streaming or using their phones in general really has the cellular networks all
Nice aesthetic shots with some
done up.
upbeat music over it. Nice tribute video.
Yeah? I'm going this way.
Really has the cellular network.
I'm going this way. All the people driving seem to be pretty chill. Nobody's screaming or yelling.
Yeah, not bad. We gotta like.
Yeah, we are. Okay, I can say for sure. My bad, I'm so used to turning to face you to talk. I'll be better about it.
Let's go back to Philadelphia.
Unpaid and unafraid. Trump smells bad. That's a good one. That green sign over there.
Yeah, guys, it might
He
start
said he wants to
storming here.
head off this way anyway, right?
I don't think anything can rain out this
He has to
crowd
go
for
sit down and
real.
relax.
The music ain't that good.
Okay. Let's go.
This is in Philadelphia. So let's see how this works. For the most part, everything else is
Sorry.
I imagine if anything's going to happen, it's not going to happen until much later tonight anyway.
What? Why you stop? Huh? Hold on. Hey.
Thanks for stopping.
I know, she stopped back there. What? We got a bell. Quakers. They're setting up a screen.
From all the way up there.
Yeah.
And there's a screen here. Put the screen here so you can actually see them talking.
What is that building called again? What is that building called again? Right.
I think the helicopter is
Oh yeah, it's gonna get warm. I can hold your sweaters too. Not me for Eric too. So I got space in my bag, which is why I brought it. JD Vance ate that guy's cat.
I wonder if Barstool was this big. I wonder if Barstool was this big.
Barstool's probably like this little area right here. But I mean, hey, that's true.
So this one's in Philadelphia. I'll see if the guy in Dallas.
Okay, now that's all that matters. Oh yeah.
The guy in Dallas is still having a lot of data.
Sure.
I'll give it a try here though. Of course, when I jump back to him, that's when he freezes.
It's actually usually just people just pay for it.
So I think this table
Sorry.
that he's at is called the Yellow Rose Resistance, something like that. Of course, he's in Texas, so that makes sense. The Yellow Rose of Texas there. He's got the worst stream ever, so we'll go back to the Philadelphia guy.
Okay. Huh? Indivisible list.
Pot of gold. Oh, it's not a pot of gold. It's like a dinosaur eating a piece of meat. Yeah. That's what my game. Did you want to take this with you?
No, we're not leaving yet, right? House?
I'm gonna stay.
Yeah, he said we were so excited. Still working on it. Either him get up with his family. Where are we going?
Yeah, I know.
If you change your mind,
let's go with this. Yeah, of course. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, I'm not asking you. I mean, just out of curiosity, if we gave you a call tomorrow morning, would you be able to swing by the train station?
Yeah, of course.
All right, love you.
Thanks, man.
Be safe. Tell me when you get
Just
home.
let me know, yeah.
Yeah, I love you.
Okay.
You got the keys?
Yeah, get the parking. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you leave at the hotel.
That might be at the hotel. But I mean, I can go get
No,
it.
because I gave it to you.
I don't remember you putting them back there.
No, I don't remember them back there. Let me see real quick.
I would have to say so, unless you got them in your pocket. I don't remember you leaving them on the. I mean, even so, the train station's that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, they're in here.
Okay. All right, good. That's fine.
you're more than welcome to stop up if you want, or you're more than welcome to
Yeah.
jump on the train. So, whatever you want to do. Yeah. Sorry I drug you all the way down to Philly. But this
What?
way-
No. I wanted to come anyway.
That's right, you were talking
Someplace, yeah.
All right, but tell us you want
All right.
something.
Go
You might
relax.
come back.
Go.
Text
Yeah.
when you want.
I'll let you guys know what's going on.
All right.
Dot, 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 dot. He's lost? No, they're not lost. The, she just forgot she put him in my bag.
I don't know anyone anymore that got
Pika. Oh, I see. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No kings. 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 Excuse me.
All right, we'll try Utah here. Show you what it looks like over there. People are just starting to show up out there. Salt Lake. Looks like there might be a crowd on green over there. But it's, what, around 10 o'clock in the morning, I think, right now. 10, 12 in Utah. So looks like there's a decent crowd over there, though. Maybe. I'll have to see how that one goes. Definitely can hear people yelling out there.
What a good looking dog.
All right, well, Eric and I are coming up from
Oh no.
That's the way it goes. Every time these people get down to where the main thing is, you'll see that the video quality goes down. And it's just a matter of so many cell phones being down there. And I think the different governments are running a little bit of interference anyway.
Safety assistance. Move that down. So I sent that video to Mom. So I'm probably going to put it on the board here.
I think we'll go back to Philadelphia. You guys got a little bit saw the actor Bill Nye the Science Guy, who's just an actor, not an actual scientist, hold a speech there in New York earlier today, talking about no kings, all this and that and the other, which is no surprise for the masculine bow tie guy that he is.
Oh, you're fine. They're way out in the middle of nowhere anyway, so the cell signals probably aren't that great. Back in 2018, I was out that way for the solar eclipse, and you'd be surprised how many places you couldn't get cell service even, regardless of the network you're on, whether that was AT&T or Verizon.
sign in like 5 minutes.
I said it's great. At 8:30 and I just thought,
You're not even holding it up.
I know I can't.
There you go. All yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we'll go back to Philadelphia here. This guy's stream is just not very stable.
It's just me. I got an inflatable part.
Another one. Let's see here. This guy's audio is pretty poor though. Let's see what we can get out of him. And he might not be live anymore either. Texas looking at him.
Doveman Full Body Deal is older protection for your dog.
You're not even holding it up. I know I can't.
There you go. All yours.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me.
Trying to find where that. Got too many windows up here. Well, the one that you're seeing on screen right now is in Texas.
It is actually impossible for me to get any closer.
Yeah, that's not happening.
But I mean, like, easily. I know this really isn't doing it because I can't get up somewhere high, but there is easily 3,000 people crammed shoulder to shoulder in this park right now. I don't think you could fit another person up in this park if you tried. But they're sure as hell gonna try, let me tell you.
I respect it. The passion here is crazy.
Any new chats?
Yeah.
Okay.
15 viewers.
Oh, it says 13 over here.
Oh, that's all that's
Look at that, we dropped out kilobits. The data is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
Wow, really raining over here in Northeast Dallas. Stay dry. We're trying. It looks like it's a break in the clouds now, so that's good.
Yeah, I can see it if I look to the north through these trees. I can definitely see it.
Yeah, it's probably going to come back worse, but yeah, we will try to dry.
Yeah, I think that's part of the problem for him in Dallas. They've got bad weather coming in, so that'll cut short any kind of long-term
Send it down here to
protest.
Austin. We haven't had rain since the independence was. Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't know you guys weren't getting rain like that. Here, I'm going to get closer to you. Huh?
Okay, go ahead.
I was just going to... I'm not going to record you. I'm just going to do this so they can hear you commentate.
Turning away, so looks like people are taking photos in this direction.
Oh. Chat, someone should deliver me an icy. If you're here and you're watching, bring me an icy or a cold water. I will be your friend forever.
My yard is mostly clay soil. I have like 3-inch wide cracks all over the place.
That's terrible. You have 3-inch wide cracks in your yard? That's terrible.
It smells good over here.
It really does.
It smells very sweet.
Someone's got good perfume.
I guess.
Yeah, look at this, chat. It is just shoulder to shoulder through the whole thing. Ooh. They're over there talking about like the country coming together.
Seems like a lot of the same general speeches.
Yeah,
that
the
are
usual
given
stuff you hear at a
different-
political rally.
I think a lot of the same style of speeches given at all the different rallies so far. Not exactly verbatim, but
Yeah.
definitely written together.
You want to walk like the long way that way?
What are we going that way?
Just see if I can get a different angle.
I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest.
I mean like out that way and around.
All the way around.
I don't mean like, isn't there a walkway right over there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess could walk through that, but I don't see us getting much.
I'm Nene Tell. I'm the co-founder and executive director of Hers Wildest Dreams, named after our ancestor Harriet Tubman. I'm also the co-founder of Free DC.
Of course, the audio is terrible. This is in DC, I guess.
Right here in Southeast Washington, D.C.
There are a boat ton of people down there, at least as the camera's showing it.
You know, we are in a state of grief for the loss of our freedom fighter, Assata Shakur. We honor her life, her courage, and her teaching. She told us that we need a...
If you can hear the stream, let me know. I've got it up as loud as I can get it.
These words still lead me, because this work begins in how we show up for one another, how we care for one another, and how we show up for one another. Washington, D.C. is a black home. We come here to Washington, D.C. That's what you came here to Washington, D.C. That's what you're stepping into. A home built by black hands, held together by black love, guarded by generations who refuse to leave. The people of D.C. have been teaching, protecting, and fighting for this city long before most of you stopped paying attention. We have been living and breathing the consequences of racist policies, displacement, and over-policing since post-Civil War. We have been demanding and calling for D.C. to become a state.
I think we're still going, but I think we're about to crack 4,000. We probably pour in another 100 people every minute. I'd love to see the stats at the end of the
There's water.
I don't know if you can read that, chat, but it says you have died of Republican legislation, and then it's the Oregon Trail.
Very good.
We'll go back to.
All right, we're going to see if we can get around this way and see if there's any more police. Excuse me.
First Amendment says that Congress shall make no law
That is a cute-ass husky.
establishing religion, prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the free speech, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble for redress of grievances. And that is why we are here today. We are peaceful, but we are energized. Thank you so much. All right.
Sorry about that. I had
So I would like to introduce our first speaker. Our first speaker is Congressman Brendan Boyle. You may know him. He represents the 1st District, so farther north of Philadelphia, of course, you all know this. But he has fought to protect access to health care, reform our tax structure, and ensure that, the wealthiest pay their fair share. And protect gains by organized labor, Social Security, and Medicare. Along with Senator Elizabeth Warren, he is the lead sponsor of the Ultra Millionaire Tax Act, which would force millionaires and billionaires to finally pay their fair share. It's been a long time. That's right. And it would protect Social Security from cuts and privatization.
Good.
So he is the top Democrat on the House Budget Committee and a member of the Ways and Means Committee. And we are proud to have him join us today. Congressman Boyle.
What a view. It's amazing. This is what democracy looks like. It's amazing, from Independence Hall all the way to the National Constitution Center. You know, almost exactly 250 years ago, right behind me, our nation's founders gathered because a crazy, out-of-control, dictatorial king was abusing their rights. As a kid, I always wondered what that must have been like. I don't think we wonder about that anymore. Now, my colleague in the House of Representatives, Mike Johnson,
That guy's a dick!
I gotta be honest, I assumed that wasn't gonna be an applause line. Mike Johnson had something to say about what today will be, and we're a part of, the largest protest in American history. Well, Mike Johnson had something to say about that. He called today the Hate America rally. So apparently, if you think one person shouldn't have all of the power, if you think delivering health care to those who need it, if you think that billionaires should pay their fair share, apparently if you think those things as I do, somehow you hate America. Well, Mike, I have a word to describe that. Bullshit. Now, Vicki mentioned in her introduction to me, by the way, thank you, Vicki, and thank you for everyone who helped organize today. Amazing. Vicki mentioned that my job in Congress is that I am the lead Democrat, the ranking member of the Budget Committee. And so, you're going to hear from a lot of great speakers. We're going to speak on all sorts of issues. I want to take this opportunity to educate all of you on what the Republicans have done with their big tax bill so that each and every one of you can be deputized to take this information and just tell 5 other people, family members, friends. You have a lot more of a voice and a lot more power than you may realize. And I'm sorry, I know we're in an era in which people tell us facts don't matter, but I disagree. They still matter. So, does anyone remember, and I also think this will not be an applause line, the One Big Beautiful Bill? Boo!
Fuck that shit!
3 months ago, right before 4th of July, Republicans in Congress passed a bill, and here's what it does. Not according to me, not according to any partisan source, according to the Nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office, which is headed, by the way, by a Republican appointee. It delivers the largest tax cuts in American history that mostly go to the top 1% in this country.
Shame.
partially paid for by the biggest cuts to health care in American history. Again, not according to me, not according to any Democratic source. According to the nonpartisan CBO, 15.1 million Americans will lose their health care because of that Republican bill. So that's if you're on Medicaid, you're on Medicare, you're on Obamacare. But for those, the 160 million or so Americans who have their health care through private insurance, you're worse off as well. Because for tens of millions more, your health care premiums are about to skyrocket.
Yeah.
Just this week, it was announced here in Pennsylvania, the average premium increase if you're on an exchange, 102%.
Whoa!
Taking money from the poor, taking money from working Americans to give it to the very rich. That's what their agenda is about.
Theft!
So,
Fuck the GOP!
Fuck the GOP!
So, when people ask, why is the government shut down the last couple of weeks? What is it about? It's about a number of things. But make no mistake about it, it's about saving the health care of the American people. We have to win this fight because our health care is on the line. Make no mistake about it. This is not a joke. This is not an exaggeration. This is not some social media creation. 15 million Americans losing their health care. Do you know? Not even in the Great Depression did that many people in this country lose their health care. And yes, that is bullshit as well. Now, this, to be clear, I like that name better of the bill. It certainly is more accurate. To be clear, this is a fight because I know that a lot in the media and a lot of others have questioned, should Democrats fight back? Hell yes, we should fight back. Hell yes.
No more high road!
Not a question.
And we need every Democrat in Congress and both senators from this state to stand with us in this fight.
Fetterman sucks!
So look, this is a very troubling time, to say the least, in our country. The fact that all of you are out here is the greatest advertisement for democracy and free speech and our constitutional rights we could ever make. Right. It's one thing to be down and depressed and check out. That's what they want. This scene must scare the hell out of them. Looking at this scene today, I am more confident than ever that we will ultimately, just like we did 250 years ago, rebel against a mad king and defend democracy in America. Thank you.
USA.
All right.
righty. Our next speaker is Mike Lee from the ACLU PA.
Don't you know?
Mike is great. He joined the ACLU of Pennsylvania as Executive Director in 2024. He's born and raised in Philadelphia, and he served for 6 years in the administration of District Attorney Larry Krasner as Director of Government Affairs, Supervisor of Adult Diversion, and Chief of Staff.
What's funny? What's funny? The growing movement against Trump? The amount of people that are out here, including conservatives, that are now against Trump? That's funny? Okay. I think it'll be funny too. I think that's going to be super funny. I think this shit's funny.
Songwriter had to leave Catalonia very quickly after writing this.
So good.
But he's back there now, and Franco's gone and his regime is gone, because fascism always loses.
People, it's like all over here. Glad they put it in Minneapolis though, and not the capital. There just was no service there.
Chorus goes like this.
Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
What if we fall? We'll see it fall. It cannot last much more at all.
So it's mostly just a lot of songs, I guess, here in Minneapolis for now. There's nobody speaking like in Philadelphia. So we can see there's a good crowd out here anyways for now.
The heck, Larry? Goes all the way back. We have time to walk around. Smells like weed. Smells like good weed around here. Good. Minneapolis starting to smell like Portland. I like that. There's more and more people coming too. Like it's like a Vikings game. Wow, there's multiple areas of speakers too. Look at there's a stage over here too.
Symbol.
Go back.
That's the stadium of the greatest team in the NFL.
Dissent when we disagree. Report on the news. Hold government accountable.
Yeah.
That's all part of the firewall. When we the people vote, like I know everyone's going to do on November 4th.
Yeah!
When we vote, we stand up for our firewall and our freedoms. This November, 3 justices are on our ballot. So make sure you tell 4 of your friends to vote. At the ACLU, here in Pennsylvania and across the country, as part of our Firewall for Freedom, we filed almost 200 legal actions against the Trump administration. 22 a month, and we're willing to double that for our freedoms. We've been doing this for over 100 years, standing up to abuses of power, standing up to government overreach, and we're gonna do it for 100 more.
Yeah!
Who is liberty and justice for?
Us!
Who?
Everyone!
Now finally, an important part of our firewall is understanding how we got here. Just over in this corner here to my left, there sits a president's house, a testament to how we got our country built, whose labor was used and abused. There's some people who want to cover that up, and you can try. You can try to hide our truths with the passage of time, with lies, with biases, with soils. But just like Avenging Our Ancestors Coalition dug up the truth and put it for all of us to see,
yes,
we're gonna do that for democracy. So when I say free, you say speech. Free
Speech!
Free
Speech!
Free
Speech!
Make sure y'all vote on November 4th.
Yeah!
Hi again. All right. Our next speaker is Congressman Jamie Raskin. Right? Congressman Raskin represents Maryland's beautiful 8th District, and he wrote this just now, so we know it's true. Maryland's beautiful 8th District, and he is ranking Democrat on the House Judiciary Committee. A former professor of constitutional law, he was the lead House manager in the second impeachment of Donald Trump for inciting the insurrection, yes, against the Union. He also served on the House Select Committee to investigate the attack on the Capitol on January 6th. So, we already remember those days. One of Jamie's books, We the Students, was recently banned in Texas by the State Board of Education.
They can't read anyway!
And the same week, he was banned for life in Russia by Vladimir Putin.
That's a high
for his
honor, though.
pro-Ukraine activism. I would say that's a badge of honor. Please welcome Congressman Jamie Raskin from the Free State.
Hello, Philadelphia! America thanks you for crushing tyrants since 1776. We come to the city of brotherly love to show our love for America. I heard Speaker Johnson talking about a Hate America rally, but that one already happened on January 6th. That mob injured and wounded more than 140 of our police officers. So we say to Speaker Johnson, stop slandering our joyful, nonviolent democracy movement and stop projecting your shame and guilt on us. We're in Philadelphia where America was launched, where Thomas Jefferson denounced King George's long train of abuses leading to absolute tyranny. We're here in the city where we declared our independence from all the royal crimes against freedom that Jefferson itemized in the Declaration. Remember them? King George, he said, sent swarms of officers to harass our people in the streets. Sound familiar? He kept amongst us in peacetime standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He cut off our trade with all parts of the world and imposed taxes and tariffs on us without our consent.
That sounds familiar!
He obstructed laws for the naturalization of foreigners and refused to pass laws to encourage their migration here. He tried to make judges dependent on his political will alone. And that's why we had a revolution 250 years ago. We created a society without kings who claim to derive their absolute power directly from God. Our founders and
quite certain where this name's at. Just off the ball. Illinois, there you go.
Who also invented
So far, thankfully, these little protests across the U.S. have been pretty much non-violent. So.
Got an idea here. Hold on. Got an idea. Give me a minute here. I think I got a closer spot first. Let's see if there's something.
There we go. Sorry about that.
Where is my... Hold on.
We'll go back to Philadelphia here for a minute while this guy gets closer to wherever he's going. Can barely hear what's going on.
Anyway. Not thwarted, not diminished, not ravaged and rewritten, faithfully executed. The framers got rid of the kingly power to control political expression. They safeguarded the freedom of speech, the freedom of press, the freedom of assembly, and the right to petition government for a redress of grievances. The King of England was also the head of the Anglican Church, and everyone had to belong, but the framers separated church from state and guaranteed free exercise of religion, no establishment of religion, and no religious tests for public office. They banned titles of nobility. They separated the private businesses of the president from affairs of state by banning anyone in government from accepting bribes, presents, emoluments, payments, and titles from foreign kings, princes, or states. That's against the law in America. We say to President Trump, all of those of us who aspire and to attain to public office are nothing but the servants of the people in America. The moment that any of us thinks that we're a king or a queen or an emperor or lord, that is the moment to evict, eject, reject, impeach, try, convict, remove, disqualify, and start all over again. All we say to President Trump is, do your job. President Trump, you are not our king, and we are not your subjects. We will never be your subjects. We don't have a supreme leader here. We have a supreme constitution here. If you don't like the laws Congress has passed, quit your job and run for Congress to try to pass different laws. But you don't get to make up your own laws, Mr. President. You don't get to trash the real ones. And this is why you've been sued more than 400 times, and you're losing overwhelmingly in district courts and in circuit courts, both among Democratic and Republican nominated judges. We concede that you have stacked and packed the Roberts Court, which must wake up out of its stupor and recall it's their duty to enforce the Constitution, not to grant the wishes of a lawless president. Yeah. And so we say to the Supreme Court, do your job. Do your job.
Do your job. Do your job. Do your job. Do your job! Do your job! Do your job! Do your job!
And don't forget to vote to retain those Pennsylvania judges who are doing their Mr. President, you've been illegally firing our professional civil servants, the people who take care of our veterans, the people who track infectious diseases, the people who rescue communities hit by natural disasters, the people who protect us from financial scammers like George Santos, the second most successful con man of all time. You've been gutting programs that support K through 12 special education. Boo. You've been gutting cancer research and climate science. Boo. You just commuted George Santos's 87-month sentence, and you forgave $374,000 in restitution he still owed his victims, and now you're threatening not to pay furloughed federal workers. If anyone should not be paid their salary for the last month, it's Speaker Johnson and the Republicans in Congress who have shut down the Congress and who have fled Washington to take a month-long vacation. And they're not having any town halls because they're afraid to face their own constituents. Cowards! We say to the Republicans, get back to Washington, restore the people's health care, reopen the government, rehire the workers you fired, swear in Adelita Grijalva, and do your job. Do your job! Mr. President, you're giving billions of dollars to autocrats in Argentina. You've launched a stupid trade war against Brazil to bail out your insurrectionist buddy, Bolsonaro. You're hiring January 6th insurrectionists who called on rioters to attack the police to come work at your Justice Department, and you're waging war on American communities with people who take $50,000 cash bribes in Cava takeout brown bags. Mr. President, like your Secretary of HHS, Mr. Kennedy, I'm no doctor, but your administration has a serious staph infection.
At least it was good.
You spent spend the public's money gold-plating your palace and building a new Marie Antoinette ballroom to entertain the CEOs and the billionaires and the oligarchs while you cut programs that feed children.
That's our house!
You send our troops to invade our own cities so ICE agents can drag tackle, beat, tase, and terrify people in the middle of the night. You say you're pro-free speech, but you use the levers of power to shake down our universities and colleges, to control their hiring, their admissions, and their courses. You try to bar thousands of lawyers from entering federal buildings and courthouses because you don't like something one of their colleagues once said. You maneuver to get Jimmy Kimmel fired, and you try to get the NFL to fire Bad Bunny. You know, and anytime public officials try to use the government to actually help our people with Social Security, or the Affordable Care Act, or Medicaid, or housing, you call them communists. But that's a weird projection, Mr. President, because your best friends and political heroes are all communists. You adore Kim Jong-un, the communist tyrant of North Korea, who said you fell in love with him and with whom you've exchanged dozens of love letters. You love President Xi, the head of the Chinese Communist Party, whom you call smart and brilliant because you say he rules his people with an iron fist, and your heartthrob idol is Vladimir Putin, the communist bureaucrat and KGB agent turned gangster capitalist and war criminal who called the dissolution of the USSR the greatest catastrophe of the 20th century. Those are your friends, Donald Trump. And like all these dictators, you want a centralized command economy where you control and you shake down the broadcast media, big tech, the universities, the businesses, and the law firms, and where you personally anoint all the winners and losers in your corporate state. You've already put more than $3 billion in your pocket since January, and you want a small group of loyal billionaire oligarchs to run our economy, and we say no way. I got a message from a 5-year-old in my district who wanted me to bring this message to Philly, to Donald Trump. Mr. Trump, you are not the boss of us. Americans are not afraid. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave. Disney realized that it had more to fear from public boycotts than from your anti-comedian shakedown. So Jimmy Kimmel is back on TV, more popular, and I think even funnier than he was before. Under our First Amendment, we've always had the right to make fun of our politicians and our presidents. We've got a First Amendment in America. The NFL knows that millions of Latino Americans are part of their audience, that Puerto Rico is part of America. And then there'll be a state soon that's coming. And so the NFL is not going to go with MAGA, it's going to go with Bad Bunny and the vast majority of America. I'm sorry to break it to you, Donald, but America is just stronger than all the tyrants put together. Franklin and Jefferson and Madison, Abraham Lincoln, Frederick Douglass, Susan Anthony, FDR, JFK, Dr. King, Rosa Parks, Cesar Chavez. They created a country that will always resist you and will outlast you. Yeah. And even the people who voted for you are turning on you now. You said you'd solve inflation on day one. Did you think we'd forget about that? The price of groceries, of housing, of healthcare is through the roof. And now you want to make it even harder for people to get health care. You know, life expectancy in America increased by more than 30 years in the last century, from 47 years old to 77 years old. And the three major factors were vaccines, clean water and clean air, and antibiotics. And your administration is waging war on 2 out of the 3. My friends, FDR said the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So our job now is to spread the magnificent courage of these rallies to get people to remember who we are. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave. The millions of people you see protesting across America are going to be the millions of political organizers next year. Yeah! My friends, all over America, young people are quoting from Nemec's manifesto in Andor, part of the Star Wars series. Here's what Nemec said. There will be times when the struggle seems impossible, alone, unsure, dwarfed by the scale of the enemy. But remember this, freedom is a pure idea. It occurs spontaneously and without instruction. And then remember this, the imperial need for control is desperate because it's so unnatural. Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks, it leaks. Authority is brittle. Oppression is just the mask of fear. And know this, the day will come when all these moments of defiance will have flooded the banks of the empire's authority, and then there will be one too many. One single thing will break the siege. Remember this, try. And that's the spirit also of Alexei Navalny, who died fighting for freedom in Russia. And writing from one of Putin's filthy prisons, Navalny said this, we must do what the tyrants fear the most. We must tell the truth. We must spread the truth. This is the most powerful weapon against liars. Everyone has this weapon, so make use of it. Don't be afraid of anything. This is our country, he said, and it's the only one we have. The only thing...
All right, let's check out what's going on in Minneapolis. By and large, it seems like all of the different speeches that were given are pretty much the same thing. Which I guess is about what you'd expect anyway.
We are America. Who are we?
America.
The crowd seemed pretty decent up there. I'd say there's maybe around 1 million people across the U.S. that are out there protesting today. No kings. It's all in all not too bad. I had a stream in Dallas, but I think they got wiped out by a thunderstorm, so we'll see if we can get that later today. Seems like a lot of people from Congress are out there stumping today in their districts. Democrats and all. I think we'll go back to Philadelphia once I get on the study stream.
Okay.
Woo! Where's our next speaker? Oh, here she comes.
Hi, we're just going to take a photo really quickly of the entire panorama of all of you, and then we'll continue. Thank you so much.
Everybody say government cheese.
I was looking down. We need a medic.
Oh, that sucks.
This is what democracy looks like.
Or there's a lot of people out there today protesting
This is
the
what
country.
democracy looks like.
Right along their speaking heart right now. And one side or the other don't matter. Only you, Jesus Christ. And somebody down in Philadelphia right now might be having a heart attack or whatever and is looking for a medic right now to be able to get to the hospital. So I pray in your mighty and holy name that this person is able to survive this event that's going on. That's not near as big a deal as what maybe everybody thinks it is. It's in your holy name, Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Secrets for the blow up cat and chicken. Someone's having a medical emergency over there. I hope they're okay.
Let's see if I can note down some other streams here.
Go birds, fuck Trump! 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 Free, free Palestine! 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 Free,
Oh wow,
free
there's
Palestine!
a lot of people. I see a lot better now.
Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
to Minneapolis here. Maybe. A lot of the streams are having trouble today. Well, that sucks. I got one in Illinois here. Let's see.
About what I expected, though. Plus, I don't know about you, I couldn't understand a word. Like a giant version of the McDonald's speaker.
I don't know if this guy's getting closer, or reposition, or if he's heading out. So.
But hey, give something, people something to do. It's a pretty nice day after all. It didn't rain, which is regrettable because, like I say, dressed for it. Oh, excuse me. I'd say very likely. Like all but certain. Probably go and get a pizza. Goodness. That was, boy, that was a thing. Thanks, drive through. Okay. Yeah, anyways, hold on one moment. Oh, goodness. Thank you for watching. I'm going to end this one and start a new stream in about an hour or so. At least I'll try to. Might do some music or something. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, I'll be back on again later. Probably, either IRL or just chatting, Anyway, thank you.
Well, there's that. Let's see. I think I might end this stream as well. Wait for more guys to come out because there's not a whole lot out here at the moment. And I gotta get some things set up. So I think in the meantime, I'm gonna be ending this recording and ending this stream anyways, and I'll be out later. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.